taking it upon myself to travel the entire continent just to show the positive images of the continent by celebrating African excellence. And I want each and every African out there to be part of this journey. I'm not asking you for too much. All I'm asking for is to support the videos that I've been doing by liking, sharing, and don't forget to subscribe to be part of this awesome family. I'm here in Somaliland, and you know what? If I never visited this country, I would never know that things like this do exist in this country. This is why it's very important for us to go out there so that we can educate ourselves and also educate you. This is Somaliland Beverage Industry, and what goes on here, I have no idea, but I know that something good really goes on in here. But like I always do when I travel, I don't just go to certain places, I go and educate myself, because I have people who are willing to tell you what they are doing in their various countries. So come with me, let's go find someone in here, and that person right here is gonna tell us all we need to know about SBI. Come with me. My brother.
How are you, my brother?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. Welcome to SBI, or Last Group. Last Group consists of 3 factories in here. We have Somaliland Beverage Industry, which is doing soft drinks.
Okay.
We have also Lee's Dairies doing milk. And then we have Miran, which is doing juices. So
which means it's combination of 3 different sectors.
Yes.
In one place.
In one place.
That forms together to become
a Last Group.
Whoa. But you know how I got here? It took me like 45 kilometers to get here. Yes. But after coming here, I think it's really worth it.
Yes, of course. The reason we came here is the water. Oh. You know, the most of your production, you need the water for cleaning and using for the beverage.
Okay.
That's the reason we have decided to build a factory
far from town.
Far from town, 45 kilometers from town.
There's no water in here?
There's plenty of water around here, which will facilitate us for our production to run continuously without stopping, and then we can supply the country and the market.
How long has this factory been in existence?
Now it is the 11 years have started for the beverage side, and then on the milk we are 4 years. Lee's Dairies, then Miran juices we are doing for the last 3 years.
That's incredible, man. But I mean, who are the people that work in here?
We have initially, it was difficult for Somalilanders to run Coca-Cola factory and milk factories. We have brought expatriates which assist us or train the local guys.
Okay.
And then the local people are running now Coca-Cola factory, and we are producing the same quality, same product, same beverage, same Coca-Cola, which you drink in Ghana, which you drink in Nairobi, South Africa, USA, London.
I would love to taste that. But who is the chairman of this great company?
Our chairman is Mr. Ahmed Osman Guelleh. He's the brain behind these factories, which was not existing in Somaliland before, and nobody was expecting something like this
to come into existence.
To come and exist in here. So he was the brainchild.
I would love to meet up with him. Don't worry, I have his contact. After moving around the factory, I would definitely have an interview with the chairman of this great factory. Would you love to take me around?
Of course. Welcome to Last Group Factories.
Thank you so much.
Let me show you our residential area.
Okay.
This is where employees stay. On here we have canteen where employees take his food. Here there's the mosque. And then on the other side we have the toilets and accommodation rooms for 90 people who are working in these 3 factories.
So which means the people that work in here don't go back home, they stay here?
They stay and work for 6 days. Then they go to their homes in Hargeisa or wherever in the country, and spend 1 or 2 days and then comes back. But the factory works while they are away because we have other teams who will stand on their place.
Okay.
And we'll be doing, because production we need to run 24 hour.
Like 24 hour.
Yes.
That's amazing. But this place looks so different from Hargeisa. I feel like this place is so green, so serene, organized. I mean, it's more green, man. Like, you guys have rains in here?
No, we don't have rain. Rain comes like now, but we do irrigation. What we use is we don't waste the water here. The water which we clean on our tanks, on our floor, everywhere, we do recycling. It goes to process and then we use for irrigating on the garden.
Now I understand why this place is so green. So
Yes.
yeah, the next place that we need to go to.
Of course, let's go.
All right. Thank you.
Maya,
Okay.
let me take you to the production floor.
Okay.
So this factory is ISO certified.
Okay.
We have here the environmental and occupational health safety, which safeguards employee safety. And then we have here the quality policy, which also makes sure we are producing a high quality beverage with the standard set. Then we have here the food safety certification or standards, which we are working, and this is the guidelines which we follow.
Okay. So which means that this factory is ISO certified, right?
Yes.
All right. I
And
really want to see the production.
let's go and see the production hall.
Thank you.
Maya, this is where the process starts.
It starts from here.
From here.
Oh,
So this is where we
syrup
do
room.
the syrup room, where we do the mixing of the, whether you are doing Coca-Cola, Fanta, Sprite. So mixing happens on these tanks.
Okay.
And then once we mix, we move to the second process. Yeah. Production process starts from syrup making.
Okay.
After syrup making, we take the syrup to the production line.
Okay.
And on production line, we use a preform, which is this small thing. And this thing, we make a bottle. We blow in a bottle.
You mean you use this for the Coca-Cola bottles or whatever?
Yes, before Coca-Cola bottle, it is like this.
You didn't know that? This is how it looks like.
Yes, this is how it looks like.
Oh, okay. So what happens to it?
And then we blow in this blow molding machine.
Okay.
It goes to heating of temperature of 120 degrees Celsius.
Wow.
And then we have blowing cavities or blowing stations, which will blow as per the design of the bottle you are running. Whether you're running Coke, it will blow as Coke. Or if you are running water, it will run as blown as a Dasani.
Depends on the model.
Yes, it depends on the model.
Okay.
And it runs with a speed of 16,000 bottles per hour.
Whoa. That's a
Yeah.
huge capacity, man.
So after blowing, it goes to the next step, which is cooling
Oh, it cools
the
from
bottle,
here.
because the bottle is blown and hot.
Hot.
And then when it's being cooled, the filling machine will be filling with the water or the Coke. And then after filling, it will be applied on cabin, closing with a cap. From there, it will go to the next step, which is labeling.
So who are the people that actually do all the process, the steps? Who are the people who work in here?
The people who are working are the production and quality team. So these are local operators, which the experts have trained them to run this factory efficiently and effectively.
Amazing, man. It's
So-
really impressive.
Of course, it is impressive.
Wow.
So our next step is labeling,
Oh, the labeling.
which will apply the label of the bottle, and then it will be date coded. And after date coding, we take it to shrink wrapping. So for shrink wrapping, we make a case. And then from there, it goes to the warehouse and to the market.
How many, boxes do you produce in a day?
In a day, we are doing, for the bottle line is 550,000 bottles in a day.
Whoa.
So in a month, we can produce 15 million bottles.
And who are the people that you supply this to?
So for Coca-Cola, we have the franchise of Somaliland. We are supplying to Somaliland market. So the customer, there's no Coke product coming from abroad. We are making in Somaliland, and Somaliland customers are the end users of our product.
Including the water.
Including the water and the soft drinks. So we have seen the production running.
Yeah.
Let's see the lab, how they do the analysis and test this on the product.
All right.
Because Coca-Cola is all about the quality and following the standards.
Amazing. So let's go check it out.
Let's go.
Welcome Maya. This is the main process lab in SBI, and the purpose of this lab is basically to give production the green light to produce right away from water treatment, syrup making to bottling of the product. What we do is that we analyze water treatment as it passes through the various barriers of treatment, be it from the well. We lift it from the well. After lifting it from the well, we disinfect. After disinfection, we pass it through the various barriers in terms of treatment to meet the Coca-Cola company requirement, because Coca-Cola stipulates a certain specification for the water, the quality of the water for its products. After that, we channel the water to syrup room, whereby we do out CIP program, cleaning programs in place, and after the cleaning programs, we initiate production of various brands, flavors in the syrup room. We are standing in wastewater, the main wastewater of SBI, and basically the history of this wastewater is that from the year 2000, the turn of millennium, all Coca-Cola plants were required to have wastewater treatment. Otherwise, without wastewater treatment, you would not be allowed to put up a Coca-Cola bottling plant. Okay. We have our common collection sump, where the water comes in from all the sections of our process area, bottling oil, syrup room, water treatment, and then we lift it up to the oil and grease trap tanks. And basically the purpose of oil and grease trap is for any machinery, oil and grease coming from the machinery in the bottling oil will be separated and collected as hazardous waste. And then the good water will go to equalization tank, whereby we'll neutralize the temperature at the pH. These are biological wastewater treatment plant. We use microorganisms to break down the organic matter and inorganic matter in the wastewater. Very good. But the water goes from aeration tank to the clarifying zone. The clarifying zone, we have a big shaft, a big stirrer which rotates. The sludge settle down, and then the clear water comes up, and the clear water comes up to the fish pond and the treated water tanks. The fish pond acts as our small laboratory. Before we analyze the parameters, BODs, COD, the 5 days BODs and the CODs, and mixed liquor, suspended solids, the fish pond will indicate that the treated water is good enough to go back to the environment. If the fish die, then our wastewater treatment is not working. So it's our first and foremost laboratory before we carry out all the analysis in the lab in terms of dissolved oxygen and the pH analysis.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
We have concluded SPI, which is the soft drink and water factory. Now we are here on the Liz Dairies and Miran Chews. So for these dairies, we are doing milk, recombined milk which is in 500 ml buckets and 200 ml buckets, these two sizes. So we are using the latest technology, machines from Tetra Pak. Tetra Pak is the world #1 for producing milk. We are also using the highest quality standard of milk. Fonterra is the #1 in the world. So we are producing the best milk you can have in Africa or anywhere in the world.
Which kind of milk? Is it camel milk or cow milk?
It is a cow milk. We have not done camel milk. Who knows in the future?
Come on. Hargeisa, Somaliland is the land of camels. So you need to have a camel milk in here, man.
Right now, the world have not done that technology which can help you produce a camel milk, and they can stay for a long time, a shelf life of 3 months, 4 months.
Okay.
But hopefully, for the coming years, that there will be studies, and well as the world will know much about that process of camel milk, how they can preserve for longer. But now we know the cow milk. And it is one which can last longer, can stay in the market for longer.
Do you guys have a dairy farm here?
We don't have the farm. We are doing recombine. Recombine is buying from New Zealand farms the milk powder, which they have make it as a powder.
Okay.
And then we do a mix here and do the process.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, I mean, like, you said you also have a fruit?
Yes. We have a farm which we have now 40,000 trees of guava. What we need to do is collect that guava, process in the Miran factory, make it as a bulb or concentrate juice, and then bring to these dairies to pack it in a drinkable packages.
Amazing. You know, this is the conclusion of the video. There are so many of us who do not know anything about Somaliland. What are you going to tell us about Somaliland?
Somaliland was been doing well since the civil war, or Somalia has went into civil war, and then we separated from 1991. So now we are peacefully as a government which is doing well for 30 years. The country is moving forward. There is a development for every day. Last group also is growing. We are doing so many things. Now we have 3 factories now. We have launched 2 months ago a chibis factory in Hargeisa. We are doing chibis, and we are going into other sectors of manufacturing. And the country is only what is lacking is international recognition, but otherwise we are doing, the Somalilanders are doing good. The port is under construction, building, getting the latest infrastructure. We're going to serve Ethiopia also, and this will be serving also the East Africa. It will not be only based in Somaliland, it will provide for the rest of the Africa or East Africa continent.
If you had the chance to change one thing in Africa, what will it be?
I think one thing I would like to change in Africa, it will be to bring more manufacturing factories, because that's where Europe grow. So the government they need to nurture, help the factories to run and support. That's where development and growth and economic improvement comes from.
You're trying to say that Africa needs industrial revolution, and this is what I've always been telling you guys about. It's your favorite village boy, Mr. Ghana Baby, right here in Somaliland. I hope you guys enjoyed this amazing talk, but don't forget that tomorrow I'll be bringing you an episode with the chairman of SBI. I really want to know what really inspired him to start such a huge investment in Somaliland. Stay tuned, but I think I will definitely go to the farm and go check out if I'll find a fresh guava in there. Don't forget to like the video, share, subscribe, and be part of this awesome family. It's your favorite village boy, Mr. Ghana, baby, and I'm out.